All right, what's you going?
I'm like, you go.
It starts with G.
Go.
All right, it's now boring with G and Riz.
It's us, your favorite chaotic travel couple, and we
Adventure
are...
capitalist.
Okay. You gonna interrupt me every time?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's us, your favorite travel couple and adventure capitalist. G and Riz. G and Riz. Riz and G. We're gonna, you know what, in the comments, let us know if you want us to change it to Riz and G, because I kind of feel like that has a
Hey
nice little
guys,
ring
the
to
reason
it.
why we're coming to you today is, guess what? It's been 3 years of a lot of chaos with us two, and we're celebrating our 3-year anniversary. And Riz, tell them where we're going.
We're going to Guatemala.
Hey.
We're really excited. We looked at a couple different places to go. And honestly, we would have gotten Guatemala tickets for cheaper, but we waited a little too long and the prices kept rising. And then we just had to buy them. But it was still cheaper than going to Portugal, Kenya, Ghana, or Bali. So
those were the original kind of places we were going. And to Riz's point, when we were looking at all the different locations, things were just getting too expensive.
Yeah.
Guatemala, originally, tickets were like $200 something coming out of $280 something.
Yeah, like $285.
It's like $280 something coming out of Philly, which is like really good. And that just was like, sold me. I was like, book it. You got friends in Guatemala. But then we were like, if it's this cheap, maybe it might be a little bit cheaper later.
It wasn't. And I wasn't the one talking about maybe it'd be a little cheaper. He was talking about maybe it'd be a little cheaper. And it wasn't cheaper. So we wound up paying around $400 a ticket, which is still good.
It's still good, but I think that also goes to another point. You know, you see us travel all these different places. It's not that we got a whole bunch of money. We really try to do the best thing at the most cheapest, affordable price to be able to get there. And I think this experience basically told us, because we're always still going to travel, whatever location we're going to go to, depending upon if it's like, you know, there's some locations where if it's, you know, Asia or if it's in Africa, you know you're going to be spending over $500. But for some places, we basically said, if you see anything with a 3 or lower, and it's the first numbers, just go ahead and book it. Don't even try to figure out, let me get a cheaper price. So that's kind of like our rule, $300 or anything with a 3 in it, we're just going to book it right away. Anything above that, we might really just kind of look and say, like, is this the best timing and things like that.
Yeah, we'll kind of figure it out. So we're going to Guate, and I have friends from college that live there already who are going to, in some ways, host us, but also kind of tell us where to go and what to do. You know, we love to like find stuff that's off the beaten path, that aren't like the touristy things necessarily. So having someone who's in the know and is from the country is going to be such an asset for us. We are going to do 2 different places, Lake Atilian and then also Antigua. Guatemala is a lot bigger than we thought it was. So we thought we were gonna be able to like go to the beach and then go to Tikal and then go to Antigua. We're only gonna be there for maybe 5 or 6 days, and that's just not possible. So basically it's 2 hours just from the airport to Lake Atilian, which is what we're gonna do first. And then an hour back towards the airport to Antigua, and then an hour from Antigua to the airport. So we're gonna do 2 days in Lake Atilian and then maybe 3 days in Antigua, and hopefully it'll be enough time for us to see what we want to see.
Yeah, I'm like, when it comes to these trips, you know, I always call myself like a solo adventurer until, you know, I hook this one over here and my new travel buddy. So, because I was always so used to just like finding my own path where I want to go, I kind of like step back and, you know, this is something I think that Riz likes to do a lot, is all the research and things like that. I do it too, but it doesn't make sense for both of us to do it. So I just kind of like chime in on my little things that I want to see happen. And then from there, I think our birthday trips is usually where we kind of like put more hands on and what we really want to be able to do, because it's, you know, for us. But it's the anniversary, looking forward to it. Real excited to be in some warm weather, because in Philadelphia the summer needs to fight back. It's getting cold.
Yeah, it's literally freezing. And as you guys know, I run my own creative business. G also runs a creative business as well, but he also works full time. So when we look at traveling and figuring out what we're going to do, where we're going to go, I just have a little bit more flexibility to kind of make an overall plan, and then G comes in and says, let's do adventure stuff like walk in the dark, to different places. Let's climb different mountains. Shout out to St. Lucia and Gropithon. And let's maybe even do cliff jumping or things that we haven't done before. So that's a good match for the two of us. And it sounds like Guatemala is going to be a perfect place for us to both be adventurous as well as see the sights and get great Instagram content. So we're super excited.
Yeah, I'm looking for this to be like a nice little reset. You know, we all going into Q4 as a thing before we get into the major holidays. So this is like just really good, I think, timing for us to just like decompress, enjoy ourselves, and then get ready for the next adventure. So
if you've been to Guatemala, please leave us comments below because we want to know what you did, where you went, where you stayed, and all the things that we should do while we're there. And if you haven't been to Guatemala, where do you think we should go next? Because you know we're already thinking about our next trip.
Yeah, so like, comment, share,
subscribe. Woo! And we'll see y'all soon. Peace.